Men, I want you to remember that no butthead ever won a war against weeds by working for triggering. He won it by working for LawnAmerica and making the other poor dumb buttheads go broke. And men, all this stuff you've heard about America not wanting to kill weeds, letting their lawns go organic, is a lot of horse dung. Americans traditionally love to kill weeds. All real Americans love the sting of fertilizer pellets on their shins. When you were kids, you all admired the champion weed whacker, the fastest fertilizer, the big league baseball groundskeeper, the toughest aerator. Americans love a green lawn and will not tolerate a weedy lawn. Americans play to win all the time. I wouldn't give a hoot in hell for a man who let his lawn go to pot and laughed. That's why Americans have never lost and will never lose a war against weeds. Because the very thought of not having a beautiful lawn is hateful to Americans. Now, LawnAmerica is a team. It eats, sleeps, fights as a team. And this individuality stuff is a bunch of crap. Those bilious bastards who wrote that stuff about individuality from the Tulsa World don't know anything about real battle against weeds than they do about farting. We have the finest herbicides and equipment, the best spirit, the highest NPS, the best men in the world. You know, by golly, I actually pity those poor weeds we're going up against. I really do. We're not just going to spray the bastards. We're going to cut their living roots and use them to grease the treads of our trucks. We're going to murder those lousy weeds by the bushel. Now, some of you boys, I know, may be wondering whether or not you'll whip out under the stress. Don't worry about it. I can assure you that you'll all do your duty. Weeds are the enemy. Wade into them. Spill their chlorophyll. Spray them in the stomata. And when you put your hand into a bunch of goo that a moment before was at the bottom of your spray tank, you'll know what to do. Just call Brett. Now, there's another thing I want you to remember. I don't want to get any messages about how we are holding our position and not hitting our goals. We're not holding on to anything. We'll let the competition do that. We are constantly advancing. We're not interested in holding on to anything except the fertilizer spreader. We're going to hold on to it all the time. And we're going to kick it in the grass. We're going to spread the hell out of it all the time. And we're going to go through those lawns like crap through a goose. Now, there's one thing that you men will be able to say when you get back home. And you may thank God for it. 30 years from now, when you're sitting around the fireside with your grandson on your knee, and he asks, well, what did you do in the business world, Daddy? Or Granddad? Well, you won't have to say, well, I sold cell phones in Oklahoma. All right now, you sons of mothers, you know how I feel. Oh, And I would be proud to lead you wonderful guys and gal into battle anytime, anywhere. That's all.